Hey everyone, it's time for a season launch. So we're just gonna give it a second while everybody joins us, and then we're gonna jump in and we're gonna launch the brand new Epicure May spring and summer season. How gorgeous is that? Hey Shelly, nice to see you, honey. Shelly is one of my favorite friends that comes and watches my videos. She has the best food photos as well. Hey Shelly, nice to see you. So we're expecting a whole lot of people tonight because I've got 7 cooking classes this week, and a lot of the hosts are turning in tonight, and a lot of people from the team. And of course, everybody wants to see the brand new product. Hey Colleen. So let me show you a little sneak peek of the Epic Life book. How gorgeous is that? Like seriously, don't you just want to eat like that every day? Oh, wow. It's so good. Okay. Hey, Kelly, nice to see you. Kelly used to come to season lunches when we did them live back in the old days. Right, Kelly? Okay. So I want to know who is dying to get some of the brand new Epicure product in their hands. Let's see a show of hearts. You probably don't even know what it is yet. But if you love Epicure, you know you just want it anyway because you know it's going to be delicious, right? So, come on, somebody, I only see 2 hearts so far. We got to see a whole stream of hearts. Yes, okay, thank you. That's getting there. Awesome. So let's jump in. Oh, there we go. There's always a little bit of a delay. Okay, so let's talk about 5 things that people are so excited about that are returning products. So these are things that we discontinued, not to make them seasonal, right? Because there's always things that are like here for summer and then they're gone for a season. These are some of Epicure products that we couldn't make. So if you're learning about Epicure for the very first time, our goal here in the world is to make your meals faster, easier, simpler, tastier, healthier, and give you the option to get those products for free or to make a living sharing those products like I do. So that's what we're all about. We're all about fast, delicious meals so you can get back out to your life, and it's everything in a jar. So when I want to say make something, I don't know, chimichurri. There's a lot of ingredients in chimichurri. I have an example. Actually, my friend Deb, excuse me. Wow, that was fun. Just a moment, please. Okay, so my friend Deb, her mother came for a visit. Her mother is used to making chimichurri from scratch. Her mother went home to Argentina with 2 jars of chimichurri because she said, you know what? When I can't make it from scratch, I'll use that because it was that good. Hey, Lori. So you know what? If you want to make it from scratch with all the fresh herbs, fill your boots. If you're like me and you just want to grab a little bit of lime juice, throw it together with some chimichurri and get the most delicious sauce for your steak, for your eggs, for your rice. I put it on my beans because I'm primarily plant-based. So even if you're from Argentina, you're going to like the chimichurri. It's just that good. Okay, so that's a product. So now, let's talk about what is returning. So these were things, the pandemic, it's so hard to get ingredients. It's still a mess in the supply chains, okay? So we have a lot of ingredients we were expecting that have been delayed over and over and over. And we've been fighting ingredient challenges since basically last April. But we've managed to get ingredients for 5 products that we are now bringing back into the live that were very, very popular with people that were so sad when they left. So let's review those. Ooh, 6 products actually. Garden Veggie. This is a great one. It's actually loaded with veggies. So it makes the most beautiful rice. It gives a great flavor to everything. And of course, it's the delicious dip mix. So that's the Garden Veggie back in the lineup. French onion. One of the first shop online orders that happened today on my website was Suzanne, who ordered 4 French onion because she was so excited to see the French onion added back into the catalog after it had to be discontinued for ingredient shortages. So that one's back. One of the very first things that happened when I shared the catalog link with my friend Karina, she's like, oh my gosh, the red garlic is back. So Karina stockpiled, I think like 8 of these last year when it was being discontinued, and she uses it on everything. It's her potato, it's her chicken spice. She'll probably come on here and share, but she says the red garlic is an absolute necessity in her pantry, and we're so happy it's back. Okay, what else we got? Ooh, this is a very, very popular one in my pantry, chili flakes and garlic. You know how we used to have this super yummy chili garlic salt? You know what? Now we have chili flakes and garlic, and you just take your chili flakes and garlic and add it to your salt grinder. I usually just add it to my herbed garlic salt. Lori, who's here, Lori knows about the chili garlic salt. That was one of the top things that we sampled at Lori's cooking classes, and I love that we have our chili flakes and garlic to just add into our own salts. Okay, so you can still have your chili flakes and garlic as much as you want, or your chili garlic salt. Okay, 2 more returning products. Italian. Okay, so this is the Italian seasoning mix. I want to know, what have you done with Italian? It used to be called pasta. So it's back. It was back, I think, for a season as Italian, and it's now back as Italian permanently. Let's hear about it. What are you doing with the Italian? And then coming back, apparently, I forgot to put this on a slide that I made, and my friend said it was a really good thing that I forgot to put it on the slide, because then less people would know about it, because this, according to her, is a red gold. So here we go, red gold, smoked Spanish paprika. She was hoping I left it off the slide so less people could get some. So that's how good that is. So that is what is returning now that we were able to source some ingredients. Now let's talk about brand new products. Now, here's the deal. Some of our ingredients couldn't arrive, right? We had ingredient issues. It's the world we live in. Here's the cool thing. In the grocery store, when they don't have a product, you know what? They don't leave a hole. They just take the other stuff and make it bigger to hide the hole. Except when it's toilet paper, you could all see that hole. So we don't have that. We can't just like magically plug the hole with some, extra stuff so you don't notice it's missing. I was in the grocery store today looking for radishes. There were no radishes, but there was no hole for radishes. So I said to the guy, "Where do you keep the radishes?" He's like, "Oh, we just put lettuce there instead." Well, you know what? That's how come you're not noticing it at the grocery store, but it's happening everywhere. And then, of course, in Epicure, you're all in love with your favorite blends, and there's 5 new ones for you to fall in love with. But right now, you can only get one of them on its own, and you can get all of them in the most amazing collection called Simple Summer. That's what I'm going to be demoing from on Thursday, the Simple Summer collection. It is the best assortment of everything. When you're going to check out the online catalog, it is on page, oh my God, I can't read that, 15. I'm getting old. It's on page 15. It's this beautiful collection of all of these yummy things. So because we're short on ingredients, you can get these items soon on their own, or you can get them now in Simple Summer. Okay, so let's go through them. Available right now to everybody, no waiting, no collection. Feisty green sauce. You know what? It's delicious. It is not super spicy like I thought. So it's feisty, but it's not super spicy. I actually like doubled the feisty because I really like my food feisty. So I used it as a sauce on eggs. I put it just in peas. So I just put peas in my magic bullet and pureed them with feisty green sauce. And then it was like this gorgeous green pea puree underneath my food. It was delicious. It is so good. So you can do it the mayonnaise-y thing, or you could just make it up. I've got one in the fridge that I just did with lime and water, and that was it. So feisty green, lots of creative ways to use that. You can get it right now. Okay, coming soon to a website near you. You guys, you're not gonna believe this one. Are you ready for this? Okay, so you all know here, if you watch me, that I eat plant-based a lot, okay? I do it because, it's cheaper, it's easier, I feel better, whatever. I eat everything though, and I am in love with this new taco blend. You see how fat this package is? That's not air, that's solid. You know what that is? That's the protein. It's already in the bag. You just add water. So you can like put that in your backpack and go camping and just add water and have tacos with plant-based protein. So I know if you're already eating a ton of plant-based, you're probably just making bean tacos. Here's something new, and I love that it doesn't have any weird ingredients. A lot of the plant-based alternatives have some kind of questionable ingredients, and I know that a lot of vegans actually won't touch it because even though it's vegan, it's not really healthy. So if you're looking for healthy, plant-based, meatless Monday alternatives, this. And I know a whole bunch of people have made it, and they just added a little bit more taco seasoning and a little bit of beef, and then they were transitioning their family slowly. Now, I put out a challenge to my team to make it for their family and not tell them that it was plant-based. I know Shelly did that. Shelly got a good response. Who else did that? People won't know. They seriously will not know. My daughter has eaten tacos in my home her entire life. I fed her the taco. She was like, this is so delicious. And when I'm going to share the video later of me telling her it was plant-based, she was like completely stunned. She was like, what? No way. It tastes like beef. It feels like beef. How is that plant-based? So, plant-based alternative, yahoo! So, have your beef with it, have it without beef, have it as your meatless Monday, however you have it. Do your own thing. I also know somebody that put it in with her minced chicken. So you know what? There's no rules with Epicure. You do you. All right, another new product. You guys, I love this. Now, I want to ask, have you ever had cornbread and been eating it and gone like, that's really, really dry, slather on the butter, and then go, wait, is it really worth the calories? Has anybody ever thought that about cornbread? I've always wanted to love cornbread. I've eaten cornbread all through the US. I've gone to all of the diners. I've never, well, maybe once I had cornbread and then I thought, oh, I'd eat this again. I would eat this gluten-free Epicure cornbread every freaking day. It is that good. Never once did I wonder, is this worth the calories? And you're not gonna believe what I made with it. It's crazy. I actually made tortillas. Dun, 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 dun. I made cornbread, they were like, what's that other word for a tortilla when it's flat? And you can, cornbread tortilla / crepe, and I had my taco in it. I made myself my own gluten-free cornbread crepe. Are you kidding me right now that you can make a cornbread crepe with this? And it was ridiculous. It was so, so good. So you're gonna have to give me a chance to make it again so I can perfect my recipe and write it down because, I kind of wung it, but it was amazing. That recipe's coming to you very shortly, okay? Next, smoky barbecue. Who doesn't love some delicious barbecue? So I've had people raving about this. It's got applesauce and ketchup and God knows what. But you know what we do here? We're going to tell you, you can do whatever you want with the barbecue sauce. You do you, honey. You want to mix it with some molasses? Feel free. Okay, now, who's ready for dessert? Oh my gosh, and there's still so much more. Like, we're barely getting started, you guys. Okay. Okay, hello, you guys. Look, no bake. Citrus lime cheesecake. Come on. This is delicious. We are having trouble getting the citrus. That's one of the things we're waiting on. But this is so good. I haven't even made it as a cheesecake. I've just used it in a lot of other things. So I just opened my package anywhere that I wanted some lime, and I just threw it in. I threw it in a little cottage cheese. My gosh. You want to have some some cottage cheese that tastes like dessert? You freaking put a little bit of that in there. Okay, so that's the cheesecake. Okay? Next, let's talk about all the returning products. So those things, again, currently, in the first week of May, who knows how long, you need to get those things in the collection or tell your consultant that you want them and she'll add them to the want list and she'll let you know when they're back, okay? Or, get in your consultant's customer group and they'll be telling you when things are back in there as well. Now, let's talk about all of the things coming back from last year. I saw Wendy asking about my obsession. I have like 4 things from the summer catalog that I stockpile, and I tell people I will not share. I don't care if I have 10 of them. When they stock out, I'm not sharing with you. So let's go through those first. One of them, I will not share. Tuscan chicken burger. You're welcome to get some, of course. I'm just saying, at the end of the season, if I only have a couple, I'm not sharing. This is amazing. I put this in meatballs at my sister's place. It was some of the best meatballs we'd ever had. I use it as a salad dressing. I use it on chicken. I use it on beans. It's just delicious. Now, the Tuscan is delayed, so Wendy will have a short delay for her Tuscan, but it's back. Okay, Wendy? So it's back, but it's not available right yet on its own. You have to get it in that collection, but it will be available on its own. Okay? Couple other burger things. We will know when we will be able to order that when they tell us it's back. Where basically the ingredients were supposed to be in like weeks and weeks ago. You know, there was stuff stuck in the Suez Canal. There's, you know, they've even flown in ingredients because they couldn't get them in all the normal channels. It's crazy. Okay, now West Coast Burger. That was a taste test in March. Who knew that Canadians were so crazy about West Coast burgers? Kim, you're awesome. The West Coast Burger, this is delicious. I put it in my tuna patty the other day. It was so good, okay? Can't get it quite yet because it has citrus, and you know, citrus, it's kind of hard to get it. But you can get it soon, I promise you. Big Burger sauce, again, I'm sorry. You know what? It's just so damn good. We don't have it yet, but it will come back. So, Big Burger sauce is basically, if you've ever had McDonald's burgers and really liked the sauce and just wanted to lick the sauce off the burger, it's like that, but better, okay? All right, so now, I still have a whole table here, people. This is how much stuff you can get right now, okay? So in addition to the first 6 I already told you about, right now, obsession number 2, Smoky Mojo. Smoky Mojo, oh my gosh. Seriously, people, like I buy 3 and 4 at the end of the season. I have a whole jar of Smoky Mojo chickpeas in my fridge because Smoky Mojo chickpeas are the bomb. Smoky Mojo anything, man. I'd eat a shoe with Smoky Mojo on it. Like seriously, I would eat a shoe. Well, maybe. I'd lick the shoe for sure. So the Smoky Mojo, I don't even know what it says, but I mix it with lime juice and a little bit of olive oil and some water. So you can do that or you can do what it says. Okay, so that's Smoky Mojo. Okay, so we already talked about chimichurri. We started with that. I just mix that with lime juice. You know, I'm a citrus person. I mix that one with lime juice too. Okay, Montreal Steak. My kids came here last night to watch a little documentary with about my nephew, and Mojo. Yeah, well, it is like it puts the mojo in my step, but it is Mojo. Okay, Montreal Steak. This is thebomb.com. If you like goat cheese and you like beets and you like cucumbers, just put all of them on a plate and put this on. Holy crap, it's gonna feel like you went to another planet. It is delicious. It is the best goat cheese seasoning out there. And I'm sure it's really, really yummy on a steak too, okay? So that's Montreal Steak. This is the one that I stockpile every year. My kids always get one for Christmas. Whenever I want like a little bit of something, Montreal Steak's the go-to. Okay, what else? Oh, let's talk summer salad, coleslaw, and potato salad. A delicious trifecta. What I love about the coleslaw is it's loaded with turmeric. It's got this gorgeous color. It's not your classic sort of mayonnaise coleslaw. It's a bright coleslaw. There's, I think, 2 different recipes on the jar. There's a tangy and there's a creamy. Or, you know, just mix it with a little bit. Here's my dressing recipe. It's a top secret. Are you ready? Okay. Any seasoning blend ever that Epicure's made, and a 1/2 cup of your favorite oil, avocado or olive preferably, and a 1/2 cup of not rice vinegar, 1/2 cup of white balsamic. Hands down, you have got the best salad dressing on the planet, bar none. I don't care what spice you use. I have done it with Better Baked Beans, which I always have a jar of on my counter because Better Baked Beans is thebomb.com, and I'd almost never put it on beans in the traditional way. So you've got the coleslaw. creamy potato salad, 2 summer flavors. Aha, mustards. Okay. Who's had the mustards? There's the sweet and spicy and the honey mustard. These are 100% Canadian organic mustard seed. Love that. So there's the 2 mustards. The sweet and spicy, it's not hot spicy, it's more like tangy. Oh gosh, it's crazy good. I just put that mustard like on a spoon and eat it, but I'm sure there's a lot of other things you could do with it, like put it in a salad dressing. But seriously, I just want to put it on a spoon and eat it. Okay. Red pepper jelly. This is back as well. And you know what? It doesn't look like it's bigger, but it is. It's bigger than the old red pepper jelly. It's just the jar shape is super deceiving. So this one's back. It's not available on its own yet because Epicure knows, you know, I started my business for red pepper jelly, people. That is why I started as a discounted red pepper jelly. And that was 23 years ago this month. They can't get rid of me. It was worth it to come on board to get enough red pepper jelly to go down my throat with cream cheese and crackers. Now, this is going to be such a crazy, crazy seller when it comes back for individual sale that they've got to like stockpile a whole lot of it before that happens. But right now you can get it in the summer collection. There's a summer collection. I can't remember the name of it. Get it in the summer collection right now. Okay. 5 more things to talk about. Salmon rub. Yum, yum, yum. This is seriously, it doesn't need to just go on salmon. You could put it on any fish. These are dried glazes. So they have a sweet component. There's some sugary action happening in here. So these are ones that you just maybe put a little oil on whatever your piece of salmon or your steak or your chicken. You just rub that with a little bit of oil, sprinkle on your dry glaze, and as it cooks down, the glaze will just basically melt and glaze the food as it cooks. Oh my God. Now, the trick with a glaze is to cook at a lower heat, because if you cook a glaze at a high heat, those sugars are going to burn really fast. Thank you, Simple Summer. The sugars are going to burn really fast, so you just want to cook at a slightly lower heat when you've got a super sweet sauce. Same thing happens with barbecue sauce. You know, sometimes you go back and the barbecue sauce is black. It's just you need to go lower heat. Okay, so we've got the Salmon Rub. Oh, Canada. You know what? I don't care about what else you do with this, but I'm telling you right now, you got to put that in a grinder and put it on your popcorn. That's it. You know, other people can give you more ideas. That's legit the best thing for that, oh Canada. Teriyaki. This one is so delicious. There's 2 different recipes. And you can do the one with the red pepper jelly. You can just do it dry. You can just throw it in your stir fry. 1,000,001 things. Teriyaki. You know, who doesn't love some delicious teriyaki? And then 3 beverages. I don't have the blue butterfly tea because the blue butterfly tea isn't in yet for ordering. But I have the Hibiscus Bliss. If you've never had this Hibiscus Bliss tea, it has got the best flavor. OMG. So you're just going to cook your Hibiscus Bliss down with some sugar water, make yourself a syrup, steep your tea bags in your simple syrup. I do equal sugar to water, simmer that down and it becomes this gorgeous red color. And then if you're my neighbor, you come all the way into my backyard and you get yourself some mint because I have a mint forest. You know, that's what happens when you plant mint. I knew that was going to happen and I did it on purpose. But I have a mint forest. And the only way to keep my forest in control is to have all of my neighbors come and take my mint. Okay? So then they get my mint, they get some ice, they put in their simple syrup, and then they put in some like sparkling cider or some club soda. And then you have got the bomb.com best mojito ever, okay? So if you're not my neighbor, you can still do it, but you gotta go to the store. And if you're my neighbor and you're buying mint, I have disowned you because I have so much mint, you must help me, okay? Now, mango lassi. It's a dairy thing. There's like a drink. I don't know. I haven't done it as the drink. I don't do a lot of dairy. It doesn't really like me the way that it should. So What I do with this one is I actually made it into candy. You could do other things with it, I'm so sure. But yeah, I took my mango lassi and made a delicious candy with it. I just basically put it in a simple syrup and cooked it a lot until I made this beautiful window pane candy. So, you know, somebody else will tell you, oh, mango chicken, I did do that. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, I did put it on chicken. So there's a million and one things. You know what? Oh, oat milk. You know what? I should put it in my cashew milk. I should put it in my cashew milk and try it that way. But it's super yummy. The flavor is great. Anywhere you want a little bit of sweet and a little bit of like Indian flavor, go in with the mango lassi. Okay, is there anything else? I think that's it. That's a lot of stuff. Let's just recap. Look at all the stuff. There's all this stuff for burgers, and I don't even think, wait, where's burger seasoning? Okay, my children were here yesterday, and there's no burger seasoning. I'm not gonna say, but anyway. Okay, so we've got burger seasonings, we've got drink seasonings, we've got mustards, we've got jellies, we've got dry glazes, we've got all the staples for the things you need to own all the time, like the mojo. It's gonna put the mojo in your life. And then we've got the chimichurri. And then we've got all of this stuff. Like, come on, are you kidding me? Look, hello, how do we do this? How on earth? And I'm not done yet, people. Look. You better get your credit card out. Are you kidding me? Look at all the things you're gonna need. So if you haven't booked yourself a class yet, do that right now. I've already got Lori and Shelly here with me tonight. I've got 5 more classes this week on Thursday. And you know what? If you're looking at all of this going, oh my gosh, I want all of it. Hello. It's only $125 to join Epicure, and you get like all the stuff. You get to have all the things. You get to have like the drawers that are just loaded with Epicure when you're a consultant, because you know, you get it all. You get to have it all at a great discount. And here's the thing, people. This month, you can host a class, and then you can flip your host rewards into a business kit. So you can get your business kit free, or you can get your business kit for half price, or you can pay full price and just put the cash in your pocket with more free product. It's up to you. But you totally need to book yourself a class, because seriously, how do we have this much stuff available for you? I don't know how we do it, but you have to get it all. And you know what? When you have a class, you can get that simple summer collection for half price. So it comes with all of the stuff that you can't even get right now, and you can half price that little puppy and get all the stuff at the same time. Okay? So A, book yourself a class. B, sign up from your class and become a consultant and get all the stuff. Okay? I'll just stay for 1 minute if you have any questions. Woo! I almost dropped you. You know what? I can be the live for anybody's class. If your consultant wants to share my live, tons of consultants across Epicure share my lives on Thursday at 7:30 into their own classes all the time. You know what? Because I got over my shyness. A lot of people haven't. I was so shy when I started my business that I did not get my diploma from college. 100%. I was so shy that I would not speak at my sister's wedding in front of family. And now they can't shut me up. So I'm here every Thursday going live either with a cooking class or just cooking some random food out of my kitchen because, you know, that's what I do. And I can't wait to see humans again in person. One of these days, maybe. We'll see. So I hope you have a class and get all the things because there's so many delicious things. And you know what? Then you won't be quite so frustrated with this silly pandemic and the lack of flavors because it'll all be in your house at a super good deal. Okay? Thanks, everyone. I want to hear in the comments what it is that you are looking for with your Epicure. I want to know what you don't have yet and what are you getting. I want to know what you already have and how much you love it. Share all your ideas because everybody else needs them. And I gave weird ones, so you need to give like normal ones now. Share below, everybody. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back here Thursday at 7:30, cooking out a simple summer and random food from my fridge, because that's how I cook. You never know what you're gonna get, because I don't believe in big grocery trips. I believe in random food I already have in my house. Thanks, everyone.